get down to 4 HP, and it's Awakening that's able to snap. Is Nasty tries to get it rolling. It's actually Afro. That's now going to be 3 in a row for him. He's able to take out Vivid, and they start to rack up the time. And he is just hitting right now. Hitting on Disguise's forehead. Is in range. The MP40 locking it down.
My gosh!
Give him 6. The man is eating early in this hard point.
I just went away from that glide. Not gonna hit the glide bomb. And it's still pretty bad.
Let's see what Awakening is able to find as he's going to catch the stun, but at least he'll be able to call it in top. And Gizmo able to find 2 before he's going to drop. The push, I thought, comes in, but the reload gets off just in time, and where you saw Afro going the 6-3.
Don't have anyone towards ship. Gizmo has that lockdown. So this early rotation, it's going to be great for London. Just look how far back the Florida Mutineers are. Now, a perfect kill comes in. They have the lead.
They kind of need it after you give up a full 60.
Yeah, they got to respond with one here.
You're going to lose a lot of time. You've got to answer back. Is Nasty doing his best to lock down one side of the map. He'll now rotate over, is trying to get eyes on, and able to do just that. Their ability to break, as you saw the 0% that was on it, but that is what London is known for, and they might need one here, because now the lead to Mutineers, they're going up 10+. Doing an incredible job is Vivid. What a play there. That helps alleviate that pressure. No more push from ringside. They've got to rotate in.
Okay, he's flanking Broken. Oh, he went around the map. He took a lap.
Yeah, he goes the whole way around. Thankfully for him, Sky's is able to get 2. Zero is going to be the last one up. He's going to have to hit some ludicrous shots, and he starts to. Now 1 versus 1, just no time to go. No, okay, what in the hell?
I mean,
he's not going to win the round, but what kind of circus shot is that?
3-3.
At number 6, that Sky's wrapping all the way around. He takes a gunfight, but he hasn't quite been able to finish Nasty. The pistol hits, so it's actually going to be his flash that finishes it. Then Vivid inside the point will hold on, but
a lot of work.
Yeah, you get 5 points of progress.
I think after that 4 dead, though, I mean...
I think you want the win there.
Yeah, 100%.
You want the round win.
I think that's still a frustrating round. They definitely expect to win that one. Probably nobody's been on A this entire time.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I think it was number 7. It was Dave Hattie. I thought he was just going to hop on it, kind of stop the clock, but it looks like they were kind of between maybe making a full push towards B, locking him in.
Yeah, if he can get a kill or 2 middle of the map, maybe they can stack towards B, but off a spawn, the nades hit. London trying to regain. Still down a couple of lives, working it slowly over towards A.
Bit of finesse, It's somehow able to win it, just run away. They can't quite get out of there, but now back to the point we go.
P1, and it is a double flank out of the New York subliners end. Making plays through the beach, trades aplenty, but it will be the subliners coming out on top in the initial fight.
30 seconds remaining on this P1. Crim's able to find 2. But this time you see NYSL being super aggressive towards the middle of the map on defense. You already have 1 player in Hydra. He finds that first blood into a BZ. Neptune, his duo, is going to take down the second. Immediate 4v2.
Great work out of Neptune and Hydra to start off this round. Cellium with 1, and there he goes. Don't give FaZe any unnecessary fuel. Some shots out. Crim there to cut down Arcades. All on to Simp. As that bomb looks to go down, he could bank this nade perfectly. Gets it to land and takes down Neptune. The bomb does not get planted. 20 seconds, and he can catch Paul. He'll catch Paul. The great work out of the young god now brings it to a 1v1. Simp versus Crim, and he's got the clutch. A 2v4 and a 1v3. They're out of Simp, so bring it back.
What a round out of Simp. Welcome back, young MVP.
Neptune and Paul, Simp and Cellium.
It's a 2v2. Cell is going to get spotted. Neptune, a huge 1v1 to take him down. So now it's all on Simp. And 1v2, he's actually going to get great timing. He takes down Nep 1v1. He's going to be able to win it versus Paul. Such a huge clutch coming in from Simp.
He falls, and there you have it. A captured from New York.
Time is going to get extended by a minute. A lot of NYSL pressure coming through the map. Neptune is able to find 2. Last player up is going to be Simp.
Starting things off hot, in toward P1 we go. Basically half the lobby has found themselves here, but it's New York who are finding all of these kills. A nice little strat call. They're out of phase, but so far it has not worked out the way that they would have intended. For Atlanta, but on the return, BZ.
Should be able to find this first kill onto Simp. So now that is the piece of information that Atlanta FaZe were looking for. RCDs finds a huge kill onto Crim. They're still putting a lot of pressure on towards A, but they're not able to complete it. So now Neptune doing everything he can from Cliffside on a 3 spree, and Atlanta FaZe now have to fight out of their spawn.
Yeah. As those ARs continue to fry, Jay.
Yeah, it's all about taking this P1 control of your Atlanta FaZe. They do a great job of doing so as Abizi wins that huge one-on-one versus Crim. So now, this allows your SMG players to start being aggressive towards the middle of the map. Just cannot allow anyone to slip through. You see Neptune working his way through low beach. He can be the player on the side of NYSL that's just down this push.
He can make the play. Player number 3, player number 2. Everybody's over here. Hydra gets found out. Abizi now enters in on 5 in a row. This streak could be huge. The streak could be massive. He's got the MP40 in his back pocket. He sees player after player, but has to decide which one to attack. That's now 6. Next at 7, the glide bomb now in the possession of Abizi.
Asim, though, going to keep pushing forward and eventually taken down here as well. And now, if you are Boston Breach, you've got to be careful not to be pushed back into that spawn. And TJ says no.
Really big kills as the rest of the team were coming in off respawn. Now pushing it forward, trying to force it out. They kind of try and want to flip this now. You want LEG spawning over towards the back rocks if you can find these kills and force your way out. Still Boston spawning there, and more kills coming in for Boston. TJ's doing an important job now. If he can continue to extend and continue to find kills.
But Spart with the Volk, and I'm looking forward to seeing. Look at just the power that this gun exudes. And he's currently 6 and 3 with it. We were curious about how effective it was going to be, and apparently very, very effective.
An AR coming from the auto side of things, but now Spart with the Volkstrom Goer. There you go, that's the second one as well. This thing just packs such a punch, my goodness me, 16 and 6.
Boston are trying to figure out exactly where do we go. There's pressure coming through. Asim is going to find something on the flank, surely. Finds TJ as well. Capsule's there for the easy one, and Boston Bridge.
Oh my God!
They're getting shot down along the way, and they are so far away from even thinking about getting those back spawns. Illy with those 2, maybe an opportunity to try to make moves. Sim's there for a trade. Illy, though, is air for the next one. Right now, they're just to chop them down.
Nailing it so far. Seattle Surge have certainly come to play. Looking to get the break here in the final 15 seconds on tank. Let's go for a quick listen in with Seattle Surge. Legs up for Shotzzy. Map control still very much sitting in hands of the members of Optic. They've got those kills. And Illy, nice force spree for him right now. Starting to get things going.
And he's the guy that needed to turn around. He came into this round starting 1 and 7, but he opens this one up on a 4 spree. Hey, you can just win the tick game if you shut him down on defense. There has been no progress made at all.
Dashy's on the flank this time, though. Into the jaws of Big Bruce you go. Eats them alive. Ooh, 22 seconds on the clock. They got to B.
And they did get to B, and they're winning a couple of those gunfights. But look at Sim. He's got 2 players flying at him. You have gunfights in the middle of the map, and Dashy trying to stay alive, but Seattle were still on the point. Finally, they get taken care of, and Mac maybe that last-ditch effort for that pressure. At least he's stopping the clock as his teammates are trying to go to A.
They're trying to go to A, but they can't get through Shotzzy. A difficult enough kill at the worst of times, and in we go, baby, running the show. Clean up B, clock still goes. Final 10 seconds now to work with, and here we have it. One final charge onto the B point. It's still a 4 spree right now for Dashy. Takes the head off Pred. He's on a 5. Anyone left to get this? Last second contest? The answer is no.
The spawns back and forth we go. A 2v2 exchange is now Paris once more coming out on top and rushing right inside of the hill. Now, when it comes down to Berlin, I mean, oftentimes we're talking about Ravens being the team that have seen so much success in breaking. Right now, Paris on the other side doing an excellent job at it as well. Down by 40 points and with a big HP up next. Let's step aside and see how the comms are sounding. It's not going to be an easy journey. Quite literally running through sand and getting dealt with there from Tom Gravity. Laying down the lead. Gets the reload in, and from there, 20 seconds, it feels like it will be a Paris early round. One more push prepared for London, but they've got to find a few of these picks are able to at least get the 2 for 2. Often is winning these attacks. It's interesting that they do go for the B hit. Ravens, without a doubt, not expecting it, but that's when they call on this guy, Afro, to pick up off of the strategy call that Legion looked to make. Sprints into the fight and somehow at least gets the 1 for 1.
Spawning out towards back P4. What can they do? They need to try to find an opening kill. Temp and Jimbo able to find another 2. 40 seconds left. This is not going to be easy for London to try to get out of their spawn.
And this is the map that we have been waiting for. Out of Jimbo, 30 and 18. Having himself a performance, now sits 1 away from the glide bomb. Ravens able to find a few kills, but again, it's Jimbo to take him down, calls out the glide bomb, and this is the perfect opportunity to bring it on in. Ravens dealt with. Gizmo falls in the objective, but the time still gonna be halted. A decent amount of time on, except for that P5, but Ravens rush on forward. Afro looks to help lead the way. They've got everybody coming in from multiple directions. They flip spawns in a moment's notice.
Find this kill towards top plat. He finds one. Can he find the second? He does not. And now off the rotation, Nasty has roof control.
And one thing already to think about, player number 8, Jimbo, sits at 0-6 through our first 2 hills. Definitely gonna need to turn it around. He's been the guy often off of those rotations, and that really tells you all the things that you need to hear. Finally able to find that first kill, but it's Nasty being the problem inside a line. And right now, London pretty much drunk on success. They can just seem to do no wrong off of these rotations. A great little play to break on in, and now Nasty finds himself 1-4 in a row, but could the nade felt as well toward the bottom side. Trades aplenty, chaos, and then some around this objective. A neck-and-neck game through our first set of rotations. Paris thinking about the future while the Ravens look to grab the final 10 seconds of scrap. And right now, it is really the entire team of Ravens thriving, dominating. The Volk now in the back pocket of Nasty's. He looks to extend this streak on 6. Eventually gets dropped.
One guy's sun here, sun me.
Short, clean it, good. Nice.
Nice, boy.
Another one gonna be back out.
Last guy, bottom shirt.
Get time.
I got time.
Yeah.
You think he's still? Yeah, bottom
Where
shirt.
are you spawning?
Spawning
Bottom
in the back, spawning in the back.
Turn out, I'm looking over you
You're
short.
short. One's in the back.
Dead. Another one in the back.
Just what could have been a pull-away moment there from LAG, turned into a real battle there with Ultra getting involved. Slasher though with a 3 spree now, pushing the lead ahead.
We talk about all these rotational gunfights, massive ones coming on the flip side of things. Spart wins the first, but he's got pressure on him, delivers and picks up 2, but now the question is, can he read this flank? The room spawns come through, turns in the nick of time to get 3. Number 4 in a row. Honestly, Ultra is still trying to fight for it. That's how much they want this scrap, and that's how little they can actually get it, because Spart is here. That was his hill, and frankly, LAG starting to blow this one wide open. I mean, a 60-point lead going into new. Admittedly, Ultra get here first, but it is going to be tough for these guys to turn this one around.
Once again, hardpoint rotation goes the way of Ultra. They're going to be in the bottom side of the church first, foremost, and we'll see how much time they can get. Here comes Spart on the 5 spree, looking to get themselves some streaks. Nice snap, not enough to get it though, as Slash is going to be there for the final shots. Here we go now, another point. Cammy gets brought down, as Spart once again looking for one more kill here for streaks. This could be huge. They've got themselves a hard point. Ultra have been pushed back for now through the front door though. It's all on Huke to save the day for now. Spart, he's just dancing around looking for anything. Can he get at least one here? Oh, it's awkward. He doesn't get that kill either. No streaks just yet, but they've got plenty of hard point time.
I mean, streaks don't matter. He has gotten 1 kill on this rotation, and you're still able to make the break that easily. I mean, his teammates have just done everything around him, and then he gets delivered the free glide bomb, but doesn't even, it is too big of a lead. Spart has to make moves. He's gonna be towards the back of the map, but you're getting flanked, you don't even know.
Here we go, Asim's lined up 1, there's 2, and Asim finishes the first, yo! Oh boy, big pistol kill! Inside now, the 1v2, 30 seconds on the clock. And there we go. LAG don't quite let the round get away from them at that. Got spicy indeed. What a shot from Asim. The reaction time with the rat there saved the day.
Well, if his shot was a little bit better, he could have had a top 5 play of the week.
Oh, that's
right?
true.
With a clean 3-piece. So
30 seconds to get the defuse.
And Kleenex, he's been flanking this entire time. This will be free kills for him. And around for Ultra, there's number 1, there's number 2, and a 5 spree for Tobias to turn this game around. That was a very strange round, because that was almost shades of like the fast 8 plants. They gave it up for free. Ultra get the bomb down. They're like, oh, this is the one thing that we are incredible at on this map. Leaves Insight in a 1 versus 3, but he's clutch. He can make magic happen. And all of a sudden, it's a 1v2. That bomb is down, but Insight, nice and quick, already towards top church, and Slasher nearly gives him a freebie.
No lethals, no tacticals remaining. It is all down to Insight and his trusty automaton. 35 seconds on the clock to work with now. Forward we go, looking to find at least 1 kill. Slasher playing close. The 2-man hit now. Damage in, less than 30.
And he's just playing with the timings. He's going back and forth, but the shoulders right now. LAG throwing. If they're throwing shoulders, they were good. Slasher gives one up. 20 seconds left in Insight. He's got the intel. He gets the clutch. You hand it to him, and he will take it every day of the week.
Nice, man. Nice, Toby. Is anyone gonna be? Yeah, I'm trying to go.
Try and watch the B flat cross.
Nice, Toby.
Who are we looking for? Huke's there to pick up at least one, slowing that push down again.
Slowing it down for now. Here come the remaining reinforcements. The team should get one more here. Nice job out of LAG on the defense. That's 3 out of Asim.
Straight off the opening break for LAG.
Whoa, it's non-stop. It's another kill. Toronto, I don't think they're even on the board in the kills department, Cammy, finally. But wow, what an opening break from LAG as the kills keep going. Asim's on a 5. The little spurt from Spart there, he's on himself a 2. And woo! Asim was 6 down in a row.
If he's shooting like that, yeah, this one might be done and dusted. 6-0,
no.
3-0, 3-1, 2. 3 total kills right now for Ultra. They just bumped themselves up by 25% because they got their 4th, but I mean, you're already down by 60 points. You did not win that rotation over towards P2, and Insight, he should get traded. You're in there, you're sprinting into death. Asim, I mean, this is just easy for him. Beat him the next one.
I mean, that right now, Asim, eyes are on the next set of spawns, and he was close enough, dude. Nice poke there through the barrel, through that little bit of window. Streaks are in his hands. 8-0, trying to make it 9. There's one down low, brother. There you go.
They are flying from everywhere. Asim still towards the top, so Ultra, not easy to stay alive in the point, not if you're sliding in front of him like that. Hello for number 2. I mean, technically Asim is slowed down, but still leading the lobby. Getting hype off that one. Screaming him, letting him know.
Unbelievable 5 now from Asim as he just keeps on going. Brought down in the end, and now Ultra back on the point. 10 seconds, you can have it, boys.
4-1 for Optic, but they did not want to play them on Bokash. And maybe a surprise, right? Talking about those vetoes for Optic Texas, right? You're going to have a Gavutu hardpoint, a Berlin hardpoint, which they have not won on the year. If we can get to that Berlin Search and Destroy, a beautiful map for Minnesota ROKKR. They just got to get there. The crowd behind them, a nice lead. This man, I talked about it on the pre-show. He loves playing Optic, and there you can see the 3-piece coming in.
He's always lived for the moment, right? He's always lived for the moment, and he is rolling right now. 5 in a row for Dylan Attach.
P3 to P4. They have the front side. They're going to have the closer spawn up. Let's see what ROKKR's trying to do. Priest is trying to work inside a ring.
We talk about the power of nades all year. They use them well there, and Illy, maybe he gets something going. It was a rough start at this event, but now the hop, the shots, everything feeling good. The damage, the range continues to go through as he soaks up the time.
He could win the one-on-one. You have Standy beachside. They're going to have no idea. No idea, and he's just going to play his life. And there we go. Here comes the collapse now from Optic. Illy's going to find a kill. Beautifully done from Shotzi. Not an easy transition at all, going from P4 to P5. But Shotzi got through. He worked with his team. That was just a great play. And now that lead, it's gone. Optic are in control.
I mean, he even hits the stun to get the info. Back it up, and now the movement on point.
Parkour. That's really the key. Shotzi is doing it again. It's Illy and Shotzi, this duo. They keep getting behind enemy lines. This is now the 3rd hill that this has happened. It's against ROKKR. They're playing a solid game, but these plays against this team cannot happen.
It's just like you hear 3 names called, and then never that 4th. And like the one time you heard Standing like, where is Illy? Where is Illy?
I think he's low beach, but nobody looked for him. Nobody looked for him. You heard Major say, I think he's behind this green now. Shotzi is putting on a montage. He was on a 6 spree, now a 3 spree. With this auto in the lead, comfortable for Optic. Now you have the trap as well with 15 seconds left. Oh! Yeah, dude. Yeah, whatever that kung fu noise was.
Yeah! He has been stepping it up with the cerebral plays, and the shot has been there. Shotzi just wants to send it. The hip fire hits.
What is going
another?
on?
What did he eat today?
My man is locked in. Another spree for Shotzi. He's on top. That's 7. There's a glide. 24 seconds from winning this map. By the way, he's going to flip spawns again if he keeps making plays like this.
Kind of funneling in, and throughout this, you see that number 7 is starting to work his way up. The shots he was playing towards speed is slowly. May get involved in the action or really need to. I don't know if he's going to have to do anything. And map is wide open for him. Major does get 2 at least because they were getting chopped down. As they're battling back in, no one able to get a ton of time on either side.
And Optic is just sort of playing discipline right now. You have Dashy locking down P5, then look at Illy. And here's the thing, if you're gonna have 2 players out of play, you're hoping if you're ROKKR to at least be getting some of this time. Last 15 seconds.
Oh my God! He just got incinerated! Is that 6 in a row? And that's a goddamn pistol!
Need a break here, down 70.
starting to get out of hand. It's getting to that scary territory, the scary hour. Because they need to do something. Caprice to be the hero they need to find an opening into this point. He's able to take the first, take down the second, trying to cook the
man's doing it all.
Throw a little teardrop, but to help us through. Instead, he's able to find one. You need this time. You need it desperately.
Now with control, specifically Gizmo watching over for the cross. The close spawns granted for Nasty means that the Ravens are aware of where LAG looked to be coming in from. However, little moment here from Asim. He gets dealt with back and forth as we like to discuss. It is now LAG prepared for fire, prepared for the P3 that, as you called it, Jay, didn't see a lot of success on.
Yeah, this is both the money hills for both of these squads. Can the Guerrillas hold down the pressure coming down from street side? As Zero does find one, Afro trying to put it on in fire. He's gonna be able to spot Huke and win the gunfight as well. So on a 4 spree,
Especially if they're eyeing up what could be the loser's run. Now sitting on 5 LAG with the preferred spawns, but once more, Royal Ravens in the hill early. We'll see if Gizmo can earn that glide bomb, as that'll be Spart. Now entering in toward his 6th kill, now makes it 7. Gizmo having himself a game to start.
I can get all your P5, I got your P5.
get my back on me, back door.
Marcus, stop, you can't, Marcus, stay down, statue, Marcus, statue.
Yeah, but he's in time now, in time. In close B2. What do you want?
Out of the Guerrillas front, as they're prepared for it, Huke. A great double granted for him. LAG with a 10-point advantage and 20 valuable seconds still left over at the trains. But it's Huke the nuke going off, and the Ravens once again silenced.
It's only 10 seconds left, so you have to start thinking about that rotation towards P5. You see number 2 in Nasty. He knows that the power position has to be towards his 3-story.
Finding the second pick with the nades, or at least able to provide some decent damage there on the player number 3. Gizmo has to back up as Zero falls. The veteran out of it, which is somewhat of a weird situation to be in if you're Ravens, but take a look at the play from Spart. Comes around the corner with the pistol and now puts the Ravens in somewhat of a bind. Another kill. And the glide bomb will be earned for the future. A current 1v1. Slasher versus Gizmo. Only 7 seconds to work with, but Slasher beams him down.
That's a 4v2. That is a 4v2 round. Great plays coming in from Spart. Zero is going to give up position. This is that snipe. Nasty tries to go for the flank, and Spart takes him down. Oh my God, what a shot from Zero to make it a 1v2, but with 20 seconds left, he knows he has to put a lot of pressure onto his top fire, but all the way across the map, see Slasher. He's the safety net playing towards top church. He finds one, and with only 10 seconds left, does not have enough time to get on that bomb. And this is beautiful out of LAG, man. This is flawless search and destroy. They read that push coming in from London perfectly. They know that they have the glide bomb. They know that London cannot attack through the middle of the map because you saw Slasher, he pre-fires from top broken. They know that they're not gonna push through A because that basically is gonna give up a free kill. And you will be up by 1 segment. See Spart trying to hold down to his top ship. He's able to find 2. Pressure's gonna be here. As the stack is gonna come in, they need to read this player on the flank though as Gizmo's trying to make a play.
Trying to make the play. It's going to be on a Slasher. He gets found out. Information earned with Huke with the nade. Now brings it into one player. Over at the objective. Spart does manage to get away. See if he can find a kill for his troubles. Does so. Turns on with the pistol. Now it's LAG who get 3 down of their own. Nasty from the top. He gets dealt with. Seconds away from the objective being captured. Afro slides in. The 1v1.
This map control, and Shotzi's already starting to try to put a little bit of hurt on them. That's a 4 streak from him as well, and he's going to try and farm them. Finds Draza, that's 5.
And this is not what you want to see if you're an LA Thieves fan. Shotzi heating up at the beginning of a series is something that maybe takes a little bit longer, but my goodness, it's not taking long now. He's had his Weetabix this morning. Is he going to have number 7 through the truck? Doesn't need it as Dashi is there, the rotation is there, and Thieves' problems continue in terms of these rotations. Let's see if they can find the break. First in break percentage though, and that might line up yet.
Keep an eye though on the mini-map. Octane's going to try and get a pinch. It's not going to happen. Eddie shuts him down. Shotzi's still looking for that streak. And he knows there's a lot of LA Thieves players in this area. He's going to get his teammate maybe to play it out. He goes around the corner. Shotzi! What on earth? How do you snap with a both? And he keeps on moving. A 9 streak for Shotzi is cutting LA to ribbons.
This is a dangerous prospect to absolutely everybody in the tournament, and no more than the LA Thieves. Shotzi is 10 and 2 to kick things off. It is 11. He doesn't need it. The rest of his team do fall though, and eventually these will find a break. And for all that, I mean, my God, Shotzi still absolutely frying. For all that, and for all the work that Texas have done, it is a 30-point lead, but this is what happened with Thieves yesterday. It always felt like they were in no control, they were nowhere near it, but they kept the game close. Let's see if they can continue to do so.
Well, Shotzi going for another challenge, stays alive, gets it again on a 3-streak one more time. Eventually will get shut down. Well, this is where it starts getting a little bit anxious here.
That's big. He's one off.
You really don't want to sit. I mean, he's one off, but he's going to have to change guns, by the way. No ammo left in that Volk. And this is the change, this is the chance. Thieves take the lead for the first time. Optic, though, are ready and set up. And now here they go, already it's Optic.
That's huge, that's huge.
Octane has caught fire.
Jaws are inside of bottom and can't quite find it. Scump will find that kill. LA Thieves or Optic, neither team have really got a lot of time, but right now it's the side from Texas. Locking in the time, there's 15 seconds remaining here. Envoy will find a kill, but this has been a really good hold by Texas towards the end. 10 seconds remaining. Draza can do nil, can do nothing about it.
Now they're going to try and regain. Shotzi looking for the player. He hasn't found anybody though, but he is aware of where they might be. And if he can find something here, bring this back into a very, very close game. And he's sitting the shoulder and coming in. Takes out Octane as well. Turns and burns, and it's Shotzi again! Oh! Shotzi with a 3-piece! Just annihilates LA Thieves! Oh my goodness!
It's absolutely ludicrous from Shotzi. He sees the guy on the right, finds one, finds two, and it's Draza from up top, and he picks him out the air before his feet touch the floor.
Already, Thieves looking for that first kind of ingress. They've not really found anything yet. Optic just ready for it. And he's sitting through the wall! Draza's taking down Shotzi. That has not worked for him this time. Advantage LA Thieves.
It is wide open. It is wide open here.
However,
side of Optic, though, the grenades go in, but don't find the target. Draza, Envoy combine well, and Dashi's got 4 players running at him.
and they managed to find Shotzi early on, and that just opened the door for Thieves.
Scumpy will find the kill on through, as will Shotzi. These expansive kills coming in here for Thieves as Octane finds his first kill within 2 maps, and a second one to say that as well. Much better from Octane, and Draza is there to follow. B now ticking in very, very quickly. The push in from Thieves has to come in, and has to come in quick. It's going to be 3 kills that come their way. It's Scump to find 2. Can he break it open on his own? The key lives on, and it's all 4 for Scumpy. Can he find a fib to maybe lock it in? Not quite. Stop the music, we're not done yet. Shotzi still locking this in, and as you can see, just peeks the spawn to stop it even possibly coming in for the side of Thieves. They're all spawning over towards the side of the trains. Can they continue to find this push? Shotzi up top. He's going to try and deter that as best as he can, but it's been a really, really good haul for Texas so far.
They are pulling ahead again onto this one. Like I said, not an awful lot of time gained here usually, and this is the reason it's difficult to get a player on there and staying alive. But Shotzi doesn't care. And as we head over to P5 here, you can already see the push coming in from Texas. They'll be looking to try to get around fire and flip this spawn back.
Shotzi with a fight here. Trying to find Draza, and for the side of Optic, they're kind of in the prime position to maybe lock some of this in. But Thieves thankfully on the other spawn, which is what Shotzi is going to try and flip. There's one onto Envoy. Kenny is ready and waiting, but it's the goal! Oh my, what? What was that? Tell me he was weak.
Please.
Finds the kill. This is a break for Thieves, and we need to see some good points. We need to see then a good rotation over towards P3, and then maybe we've got a game. Dashi trying his best towards the back as the rest of Optic Texas now finding his push on through. That's disgusting from Bruce.
Okay,
You ran that mid. Caesar new. He went
okay, let's go.
Oh, that Caesar.
Nice, let's go. Fight to do.
Guys, I'm pushing out Cliff, guys. You can be top out, guys. I'll push out Cliff.
Yo, ring tank.
Yeah, play the guy deep right.
I'm
Get time, I'm gonna go top up.
Their steps will stun Cliff. Stun Cliff. They're pushing through Cliff. Guys, ring, I mean, old. 2 old, at least 2 old. What's up?
Yo, I'm flanking the guy's ring. I don't see him ring.
Top clip, go to low clip.
Ring down.
Low clip, Caesar.
Orange tank, yeah. Orange tank.
Okay.
Ring tank, one shot. Nice. 3.
I'm attaching one. I'm gonna take clips open, guys. Going top ring right now, their steps.
Yo, guys, you got it.
I'm watching Cliff. Caesar, one shot. Low hole. Caesar, weak hole. Caesar, weak top cliff.
Go south, Kenny, nice.
Made it Cliff.
Who are we looking for?
I don't know. They're clip.
I don't see anything Cliff does. Yo, weak Cliff for the mid.
Neck and neck hard point coming in now in a P2. Methods on a 5. We'll see how it fares now. Vivid does manage to get himself streaks. Glide bomb will come in handy a little bit later. It's a 2-2 split now on offense for Boston Breach. But so far, nice looks out of Mutineers.
And when, again, I was saying it earlier for Vivid, he is on a 10 spree. He is 21-5. This is a man coming into the tournament, had not gone positive on this map a single time. That's a nice start. Get 2, but still awakening on a 4.
Whoa.
Everybody is here from Florida. Piecing them up one by one. Clean 4 down, and honestly, that moment right there, Florida will be able to get this 3-0 win.
Oh, that could be a 3-0 right then and there as Big Wake's let a couple through, but for now, he's just gonna have those later. Unbelievable. 20 seconds remaining here as Big Wake letting them know, here come the streaks.
The fastest Gavutu control we have seen this year, without question. What a ridiculous turnaround for Mutineers, and unless they could slow down the clock towards the end, but you're down on lives. You don't have that map control. I think it was a key to victory early on. They love the opening breaks on this map. I think they're outscoring Zeke 31-9, but Vivid strikes with 2, gets the quick flanker. Maybe slow down the pace. That is a lot of attacks flying your way, but the contest is in the hill. Vivid trying to time out the flank, and there it is. Boston, where they dominate the P1 off the rip. Florida there to shut him down.
Oh, he's not stopping here, baby. Oh my God, he was a second away from getting his 5th in a row. Stays alive. Last man up, TJ, trying to keep the defense alive. He gets brought down, and it is Dave Patty. That is a big win, and now the time going the way of the Mutineers. 30 for the win.
And that's a break that if you're Boston just can't happen. Now the pressure's on, and you are in the blender. You get the dog spawn, and I mean, number 3, TJ, he's got to wait for his teammates, but you are getting chopped along the way. Dave Patty, the hero marathon man in this hill, shredding them all, winning his team this game.
That's a 7 for Dave Patty. That's 10 seconds for the win. Here come the streaks as well. And I'll tell you what, you're a wizard, Patty. You've absolutely slayed this one out. You've locked the time down, and you have just bought your team a ticket to Game 5.
Florida Mutineers. They came to play, they came to slay. The bounce back from being down 0-2.
We'll see what kind of start we get. Remember last time it was pretty much Mutineers early.
It was this.
Did a great job. It's Skies just dancing. It's the 3-0 start, just trying to play his life and get the call-outs to his squad, just holding close. Shotzi just comes bunny hopping around the side, but a teammate there with the assist. And basically doing exactly what we saw kind of Awakening do, right? Like he ended up with what, like he was like 4-0 with 40 seconds in the hard point. I mean, Sky's basically replicating that.
Yeah, I mean, it's deja vu here at P1, but over towards P2, it was an early rotation for Florida. We'll see if Optic are going to be able to respond, or is it going to be the Mutineers again? It's going to be 3 dead. The last player alive is going to be Shotzi. He does find one, and look at that. The spawns actually do flip. Awakening gets so aggressive where I just think the timings of the spawns come through. Due to Shotzi's position, the map flips. But now Skies is 6-0, 1 off that glide bomb, and he might have flipped him again.
That's looking to be the case. But Shotzi is somehow still alive in that position. Like he's on 4 in a row as well, so he's working on making it 5. He's been alive top ship the entire time. He's the only one up, and well, it's gonna be Skies. He's the one with the snap. He will get the glide. He will end the streak on the other side of it. So a big kill for multiple reasons.
And you split most of this time. I mean, you did have some early rotations here, Florida. If it wasn't for Shotzi, maybe this looks a little bit worse. But they're gonna get on it. Skies is 9-0. He's been doing it with the MP40 right off the break.
Look at that man's face!
On the pinch. But he gets cut down, but they're just gonna earn a majority of this time. You can already see Illy, he's focused on the rotation. Dave is cutting them off as they push out a ring. So you're gonna have around an 80-point lead here. And we talked about Florida's, they're not the best break team on this map. So you're gonna need Optic to get that 50 or 60.
It was a massive moment. Let's see if they'll have a chance to do it again. But
control.
Yeah, you're looking at it, it's like maybe not this time.
I mean, you have what? Illy and Chip, you have Shotzi here. Dashy's just making sure nobody spawns behind him, which that could happen. I don't even know if they're gonna have a chance to push or get some nades on this. They have to deal with all of these players, and pretty soon, what Optic is going to do is try to flip for P5.
Skies follows it up with the beams.
Look at this hit right down the middle, and Vivid is just still going. He's just trying to fly at Illy. They had the man advantage, and they give that up.
Vivid gets spotted on the cross, so they're just going to isolate him. I love this. They saw him on the cross, just isolate. They take the 2-on-1. They're able to drop it. To a 2v2 we go now.
Yeah, hurt that window.
Yeah.
run through the door.
Dave Patty will get the plant. He's got the sniper to work with as well. Now Optic's turn for the retake.
This is the duo. We know how much chemistry these two have. Look at these timings. I mean,
Okay, he's still able to wrap back and get it. And Skies wins another! Now all that map control we talked about for Mutineers to be enjoyed by Scump and Optic Texas. He's 7-2, he's on 5 in a row, starting to feel himself a bit. How far can he push this now? That's gonna be the 8-point done. As they start to push in, Scump is still hitting it. Rat-a-tat-tat. I thought they were all going to line up. Did he get to 7 though? He got 2, right? So he got to the glide?
Yeah, he got the glide.
Okay.
So he has the glide, and now you have 2 players on this. The second take almost done. Florida, they have to cross through the middle of the map towards green. Here we go. We're gonna try to retake this. The slide is there. Here comes the rest of the team.
Dashy will dominate over a ring, and Scump, he just wants to send it in with a pistol, but the information comes into Shotzzy, and Shotzzy will take down both. As the defense still holds strong, and until they're able to clear out Dashy from his position mid-map, as he continues to get shots in, call-outs in, and damage down at range, it's going to be hard to get across, and Illy has just pushed this out. He's flooded right up into the gut of the Florida Mutineers. As he knows time is a-ticking. Just around 10 seconds left to go. Shotzzy and the boys just sending it forward, flying and making sure they don't have a chance to get it to the point. That'll be 5 in a row. Bit of a streak for Shotzzy, and that is a defensive hold. You have what, 1 bit of progress? 6-1? Yeah. Not sure it's gonna matter, but you got 1.
Able to pop on up now. It's on to Dashy. Through the pinch on Group P1. The pistol is out.
5 points separating the squads, and Sky's just focusing on the call-outs right now as he's just laying prone, trying to soak up the time. Instead, he soaks up a nade.
He's just making sure everything was built properly up to code.
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't, because he got blown to pieces. There was no protection whatsoever, and he is gone.
Oh, yeah, it's a Conjure's fault.
The grenade's fault, probably at the end of the day, but Vivid, he climbs up the tower! And on the third is a lovely bit of work.
It's like, great, yeah, but right now we're going to P5 where they can do the same thing. Just try to earn 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, you're spot on, Just chip away 3 to 5 seconds here or there.
Now, Vivid's going on a long route all the way through. There is sort of the other side of this. If they do not get out of this trap,
once again, Classic, he takes on his substitute counterpart on the other side of the board. Spart brings him down, time going the way of Seattle Surge. Rotations now all about, and as you can see, all 4 points of the map, that's all covered up now for LAG. Rotations once again, but it has been the breaks of Surge that have been the game changer.
Finally, Huke's able to win a couple on the rotation. I feel like Sib has been that guy for Seattle for quite some time, but P2 stable for the first 50 seconds. Huke continues it for a moment, and the trades are in, but look at the nade from Classic.
And we're going to run into each other over towards A, friends. Here comes the shot. Spart with the opening kill. Automaton in hand. Classic gets involved as well. There's the trades. Whoa, Nicky D goes down, and Spart once again, he's got himself 2 already. How much more has he got left in the tank? Quick exchange out of Sib. He's bobbing, weaving, trying to stay alive, and this is for the ace. Bang! Spart nails it.
Was that actually the ace? He got all 4, baby. The Kobe from downtown, a couple nice reads in the intro gunfights as well. We talked about how well Classic was performing map 1. The sub battle might very truly be the case. An ace in round 2 for the kid.
Spart, can you keep the spree going? The answer is no. Classic wins a big one.
The sub battle take him down, but the flank is still through. LAG still hyper aggressive on the flank, but funnily enough, with the bomb down, you've just turned the map on its head. And only 25 seconds left on the clock. LAG, they got to make moves.
Who's seen him? Classic is absolutely ripped off the heady. 20 seconds. And Pred, he's got to go big here. Trying to catch out. Huke does indeed get it now. It's a 1v1, 15 seconds on the clock. Asim, where could he be right now? And Pred has got to keep an eye on the bomb, try to keep things going. Is he going to check anything right now? And here he goes roundabout. Big kills. Pred flies around the corner at max speed, guns in.
I think Asim was pre-firing in that moment, by the way.
Doesn't.
And then you got the setup. You got Sib on the cross. That's a force free for him. You still got the bodies on point. The 4-man wipe is in, and now you can stack that point. The grabb's got to come from spawn. But you throw nades and you get caught. That will be a dominant offensive win for Seattle Surge. 2 in a row in the Gavutu insanity continues on the day.
Pred hit the go button big time. He's on point at this moment in time. Sim trying to flush these players out of his base, but oh, see one. Eyes on the second. Nicky D's up next. Pistol in hand. Big kills. Spar gets 2 as well. So once again, all the members of Surge are dead.
You have 16 lives remaining. We are like not even 45 seconds into this round. Still players on both points. Seattle, what do you do? Chalk up B, try to rotate towards A, but you're getting spawn killed. Shot in the back trap. Spart on a 6. A ridiculous Gavutu, and now somehow you have to defend A, where LA Guerrillas still around.
You got to try to make the run if you're Surge. LAG setting things up. You can't even deal with them right now. It seems flowing truly like water, my friend.
It looks like Seattle chalking this one up, triple stack over towards B. They know the game plan, so this is a moment. Slow it down, slowly capture that A point. You got another 10, 15 seconds, and only 15 lives left, so this is a round that could end more ways than one. Surge trying to keep P1 control, and Slasher there to take it from their hearts. Another one falls in ring.
Oh my God!
The pressure is in, the beamer is in. Slasher's on a 5.
He's on an absolute run. Sim's got to put him down now.
That rotation to Slasher, the first one for his team there. Pretty much the entirety of Seattle make it to this new hill.
They do indeed. Let's see how the hold goes. All things considered, despite the kills and the major disparity we saw in the time, not a bad look from Seattle Surge. Pred somehow winning that second fight. Narrowly able to make the escape for now. Will his life remain his? Yes, it does. Unbelievable stuff from Pred. 3 now in a row. In a seemingly unwinnable situation, the young Australian makes it so. Hardpoint time still ticking the way of Seattle Surge. Uncontested so far.
Everybody coming through P5 and down low, though. Pred will be the cutoff man. Unfortunately, every single one of his teammates falls before he can make it here, but maybe try to soften that blow before the reinforcements come in, contesting the hill and doing what he can. He is buying a lot of time, and he gets the kill as well. And keep in mind, Pred right now is on a 5.
That's a 5. He's still looking to make it a 6. He's got eyes on at least one more player now. Ring around a Rosie, a pocket full of Posey, a tissue, and Sim. Managed to get away with his life. No, not for a minute there, but Pred on a 6. I thought the door was going to kill him. He hit that so hard.
Is a massive kill on rotation just to avoid that setup, but he gets taken care of, and for LAG, here we go.
This could be a huge moment for LAG now. P5 up and about, a fitting time to dive in for a listen in.
I got him. Let's go.
I'm watching. I'm just helping you.
Nice, guys. Put him in demon, guys.
Okay, yo, I'm trying to get bottom post. I'm trying to help you bottom post.
I got data, boys. I got data on one shot. Yo, one deep right, one's wrapping deep right. Silo.
He's at top post. Behind top post. Behind top post. That's one. Nice. One guy's probably out. Straight on me.
That's 2 dead.
Nice. 3 missing.
To close the gap on him, and somehow he's still alive. They do not want to push through because Ring has guns up. Sim shuts it down, and Boston had the bodies but did not have the opportunity as Sim continues to rain terror here on the beach.
This is not the kind of start that you want if you're the Boston Breach. It was actually a teammate that came in as Nero is jumping up to try and get into the hill, to try and find the kills. Sim's the one on Overwatch right now, though, with 5 in a row from him, just looking to shove Boston Breach further back. There really hasn't been many kills on the side of the Boston side, as this rotation in over towards P4 is so important for both these teams, but if Simp is flying like this.
And well, can Arsenis find this 1 versus 2? He's going to be looking for it at the same time. He's going to find TJ, and now he's going to challenge. No, he's not going to challenge. He's going to look for anything going forward, and it's going to be Nero to try and get the defuse, and he goes for it in the end. And that's going to be FaZe, and the issue I think they had there, Nero knew his teammate just went down, and Arsenis was standing on top of him. Arsenis gets a 1v2. That's the 2-0 for FaZe. TJ going to be looking for a flank here, see if he can find somebody with the Volk. Already going to find Arsenis, thank you very much. Melted, looking for the second player as well. Not going to find it though, he's trying to stay alive and allow his teammates to do something here. Going to eventually challenge, it is going to be a Beezy.
Control, Capsule and Core, here we go. Simp, Abizi, all ready and waiting. Simp will find the first one here as well. We will get traded out by the side of Capsule. These next gunfights are crucial. Salian will find one, but Method's towards the back. Could he be the one that opens it up?
Well, you can see Nero's going to be the one here. He's got the Volk out as well. It's managing to get that kill. Looking for the player up top. He knows he's there eventually, and they are just dancing around each other. However, it's still Nero. He still has control here. Has to get away from Simp. The rest of them are trying to get back into it at the same time. It's a Beezy. One more time, but not this time. After he tries to get it. An unbelievable there in the end.
It was their lives. I didn't realize how low they were, and it just completely collapsed from the side of FaZe.
Having a solid performance here on this very map, Skies has been so good as of late, Jay.
Yeah, Skies yesterday in the series versus Opti, he puts up a 1.47 on this map, which is insane stats. And in his AR duo in Dave Patty puts up a 1.2. And they still won that, even with Vivid going 15 and 30. So if Vivid can pick it up on this first map, this should be an easy win for Florida with the way that they're starting this game. But you see LAG able to find a couple kills in the feed. Now they have full control towards P2.
Yo, Armin take Kyler. He's going, there's C1. There's C1. He's on the tank. He's on the tank. That's one of your close. He's going deep. Army,
And my goodness, Dave Patty cannot be silent. Slasher tries to rush in. Spart does as well. Can it be Asim's opportunity? It will. 18 seconds left, but LAG, Jay, they're aware. They have got to go for this rotation, and now is the time. A break here could get them back in the game.
The Skies was a huge one-on-one. It does get traded towards top break, but look at Asim. He's making a play to at least flip the spawns. That's going to be 3 dead, but 1 player on the side of Florida Mutineers. They're still actually going to spawn in the back.
Trades aplenty. Still favoring LAG. Skies instantly left. All by himself. The problem being is the bomb is wide open. Here over at the field, everybody from LAG aware of his position. You see player number 3 specifically. Asim debating on the flank, but what can Skies do in this situation? Pulls out the snipe. He's able to find one. Also turns on the Spart. Here we go. Turns around what could have been a 1v3. And that's the reason why we're talking about Skies, the guy to watch.
That kind of got a little scary right there, because Skies doesn't turn around. He has the potential to go for the shot punch there and clutch the 1v3 in the blink of an eye. But LAG, they're able to settle it down, clutch it up in the 1v1. It all starts with Spart getting that first blood. This might come back to bite him.
It absolutely could. It absolutely could. Asim and Slasher at the perfect time. Oh, Awakening!
Doesn't plant.
He's got the cover, but it's a 1v1, as you said, Jay. The plant does not go down, but it's Awakening with the 1v1.
Now LAG are just trying to fight for that map controls. You see Slasher already in their spawn, just trying to be a nuisance, a thorn in their side. As he finds that first kill onto Dave, Spart finds a second. So now with the minute left, Awakening still has that glide bomb to work with, but if you're LAG, you do not want to allow them to complete this 8-point. As they are continuously finding kill after kill, Florida simply cannot get out of their spawn.
This is the same story. The last 3 rounds, it has been all about the defense. The Mutineers have got to do something. As we talked about with that tick advantage, they have got to get out of their base, or they're going to be looking at another one of these heading into this round number 5. Slasher, somewhat to good use, getting the final seconds. Awakening, bringing out the pistol, trying to cause some problems. Hello! A nice little 180 spin. I give it a 10, buddy.
He does get traded. That's going to be a clean 3 dead. So now if you're Florida, you're going to be all out aggressive towards the middle of the map. Awakening in a great position towards top rope and at least find one, but Spart with a huge gunfight takes him down. Now LAG should find themselves winning this rotation.
But the only player that did sneak through was Skies. Top left of your map. That's going to be him. He gets dealt with. Spart as well. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen for Guerrillas? The Mutineers start to scramble. They start to hit the town. They are down, and we have got ourselves a Game 5.
Great work from LAG to keep themselves in the game. They needed the P3 break. They get it. And then they followed themselves up with a great P4.
Still firing for the moment, but Asim with one. Asim gets some assistance on the second. The bomb has gone down, but Dave instantly left all by himself. His position is known, but he finds the second one. 2 more to go, 28 seconds. But Slasher is going to be on the defuse. Dave, can he round the corner in time? 1 more to deal with. That's going to be 3. Can he make it to 4th? No, he doesn't. Slasher gets the defuse. Dave had the 1v4 lined up a second earlier, and it is the clutch of a lifetime. All on to Dave.
Dave in the 1v3. He's going to find himself behind a couple players on the side of LAG. Do they read his position?
They don't. They don't see him. Dave with one.
A lot of time to work with. A lot of time to work with. You know, the LAG, they're basically going to be playing shoulder to shoulder, the buddy system. They want to play the trade. So he's going to wrap his way all the way back to the opposite side of the spawn. 25 seconds left.
25 seconds to work with. LAG eager for information. Where is Dave at? Where is he hiding? Where could he be? Looking everywhere, spot Spart, but will escape with his life. Put some bullets into Slasher, but he's going to have to rush this out. Staying alive are LAG, and they will be able to hold off the Rook. Can he at least extend the streak? That's where the question the Mutineers will be asking, but it'll be a no-go. Dave finds the first, but that will be it. The Guerrillas somehow some way, dig deep. Not out of this one just yet.
All starts with that first blood onto Skies. 30 seconds, 3v2. We have to try to work this bomb plant, Skies. He's actually gonna creep his way right through the window. He's gonna be able to spot one, but it's Asim takes him down now in a 1v3 situation. Dave Patty does find one, but the bomb is gonna be down. If you're LAG, you just need to stay alive. Now in the 1v1.
10 seconds left. Dave, eager to grab the bomb. Can he clutch this one out for the team? Can he clutch it out for the team? He has to plant the bomb. Asim, does he go for the challenge? Asim comes around the corner. LAG stay alive again. Down 5-3, and now force the Game 5, round 11.
Right there in that situation, if you're Dave Patty, you do the hard work of finding those 2 kills. But once you spot Asim on that head glitch, you know that he's going to make sure you do not plant this bomb, or he's going to give it up for free.
Round 11, LAG versus Florida. Intensity felt across the board as shots exchanged early here in this overtime round. Farthest pushed up player is going to be Huke. Relying on him for the information, but it could be Slasher. Putting in a few bullets, weakening up Skies, but nothing found as of yet.
Huke is going to get spotted in towards middle. As Awakening, going to play a little safer, at least back down. But Vivid in a great spot, just sitting in towards second story. As this bomb is starting to approach towards B, Spart finds that first blood, and this can get out of hand. They have full map control right now, controlling trenches.
Full map control, Florida feeling that pressure. Vivid will reply back, but Asim with another one on to Awakening. Asim plants the bomb. Spart with another huge kill. As it all comes down to Caesar, it all comes down to Skies, and the new guy on the block comes out clutch again. The savior for the Guerrillas.
That adrenaline still running. Nice early time here. Huke 3-0. Now up to 4-0 as he's pushing out towards B2. Trying to, maybe trying to flip those spawns, just put the pressure on so that they cannot contest this time. And it's almost perfect. There is going to be one player going for a 1v1, and that is Nero, hitting that scrap time. Maybe in past titles, you wouldn't want to do that. But this one, squad spawns, who cares?
Yeah, that is true. You saw Asim's POV for a bit. You got to think he's so big, just with he's like a firecracker for this team. You see the emotion he will display, and Spart, I feel like it's kind of been there with him, right? Like when you see the team getting a win, when you see him doing something, like he's just so fired up, man. You gotta love it. You know what else is fired up? The Volk, because that's a snap. I thought Cap's head about to get rocked right off, but
yeah, Cap now able to get this trade. He's on 2 in a row, trying to earn some time. If you're a Boston breach, Spart flies in. He guesses the correct corner. You do have Huke on the opposite side staircase, just waiting for his teammates to rotate. Spart's gonna make sure they do not lose spawns for that P3. Cap just sitting down low, able to find that kill. Curious if the trade is gonna come in. They're not earning time. He's just sliding back and forth. The timing on point.
looking to get going. Still 1-7. You're down 30. You need him to start to heat up. Especially if you're playing a team that's red hot coming off a win.
That should be a huge break, though. That's 3 dead. They get early fire control. That's all 4 here at P3.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah, Boston Breach needed that to get back in the game, and they got it.
Now, how much time can they rally behind this? Trying to wrap around. That's going to be Huke. He's going to get caught. Easy for Cap. More to deal with. Another gunfight win. It's like nice small talk.
Yeah, just
clear,
having
concise.
casual conversations.
Right.
But Nero now, he had a very slow start. I think he was 3-13 when I last looked. I looked up again, and now he is 14-18. What a turnaround. And maybe the catalyst for them is they are within 20.
I think when I first pointed it out, it was 1-7. Yeah, they were like down 30 early, and holy hell, he has come alive, you know. He can be streaky at times, but when he is on point, what a ball of destruction he can be as he continues to take gunfights, slam through doors. Where am I going to take it from? Nobody knows. Yeah, every second matters when it's this tight, right? 15 points between these two teams. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Losers Bracket Final. And Slasher is a pop. He's got a smile on his face, and he's feeling hot.
And now they have them in this trap. This is where it can get scary. Look at the position of Huke. Look at this crossfire set up by LAG. Capsule's able to get through. You do have the nades hitting, but Methods is going to get them out.
Can they pick this up? Can they get them back to the trap? Slasher's getting flanked now. He's got so much to deal with. The trade should be there, and it is. So you're TJ, you are on an island. And they'll sniff that out and pick it up after Slasher
They are
drops.
so much time. already up to that 200 point mark, and it's still, they have not been able to get out. And maybe Nero could be that player right now. You see number 4, he's gotten through. Slasher, I think, he has that side. Spart keeps it up, but it's on Nero. Can Nero make the play for Boston? He's gonna be able to get in.
What do they
needs the help of Methods. He's the only player here. He's the only player here. Can he do it himself? Finds his second as well.
Yes!
Trying to hang on, Asim. He's going on a big route, though. A big pinch by Huke. He goes the way through, and there we go. 4 versus 2 with that pinch.
You got to pick up everything right now if you're the 2 players inside of the point. It's Cap and Methods trying to do it. Cap and Methods are going to pick up all the kills around the point. Some shots down range from Methods, but it's Cap just trying to get in position.
Asim is so active right now on offense with bomb. It's just
Same
2 rounds in a row where he's going to be behind Methods. Methods is throwing a nade. There's the first one.
Surprise! Surprise! Oh! One more bullet able to get it. One around from Asim, but 2 teammates will drop at the same time, and now wrapping all the way back. He can't quite finish the kill. Oh, man, I thought the melee was going to hurt him. He's able to get out. Asim avoids the nade as he's hitting the plant. It's Nero in a 1v2 again. And they're just gonna go right at it, but he can't quite get out of it. Guerrillas now 3 in a row, and Miles mentioned a little chatter maybe on the main stage. Asim, there's that firecracker. He likes to get talking. Let him know.
Yeah, I mean, Nero's just gonna have to go to A, and that's gonna be it. He's gonna kind of lead the transition on over. He was taking that long route, and they're gonna try to get this done. They already have 2 ticks over towards this 8 point. LAG though, up a couple of lives. Methods and aggressive inside of church, able to find the first. But his whole team's here now. His whole team is here. That's 2 dead. They might try to rotate over to B. I think that's gonna be the play call.
Quick. You just try to go. They catch the person on the site. That was gonna be Spart, so they're able to get over there quickly. Asim next up to bat. He's gonna get dropped as well. Now you lost 2 members. And I think because of that, one's gonna back up and one's gonna push through. That's gonna be TJ. It's now trying to get behind enemy lines. He's able to do just that. Now you're splitting hairs, trying to figure out what way to look. It's 5 in a row now from Zinni, and onto the objective you go.
Yeah, 3 players were on it there for a second. 1 take almost done. And CLAG, they're gonna try to take it from top radio. Who could be the first man up? He gets gunned.
And then you saw this they fan out for a second, right? Dodge the nades that are going to be
all 4 dead stacked again. This might be it. What a round.
It's done.
From Boston Breach. They needed it. We've seen Control all week long. It has been that pivotal moment.
Our side, absolute our side.
Guys. Our side, coming, Austin, our side. Our side, tree laying down. Our side, tree laying down. Left side, tree laying down. Austin, nice. Good play. Play for those.
You might bin?
Fire, go,
Not yet.
I got your bin.
One off of God.
I do a nade.
Look at that side.
How much of the nade?
Look at that side. Yes, side.
Well, I'm harsh on teach.
Well dead.
Fire.
Side dead. I'm a gun.
Tree dead. I'm pushing up teach.
I gave up mid. I'm bumping you B.
Finish up.
P5 guys.
I'll see this one of you guys. This one of you on this city guys.
P5 done.
Look at this one of me. I mean, this one of you guys.
I'll take P5. I have low. I have your low. Well, right now. Guy have low. Well, Spart.
As you said, babe, astronomically important listening there for Boston Breaches. They are getting it going. That's an 8 spree now for TJ. It was Methods in 1 round. TJ in this one, locking it down. You only have 2 ticks at A, does LAG, but it's an 8 life advantage. And I mean, those comps, they were fast. They were fast, but hey, Boston now with a lot of map position. Someone gets through though, that's Asim. Asim finds a timing, opens things up, but Big Cap is in the back.
Yeah, but same thing happens on the other side of it, and TJ wins a massive 1-on-1, so now you've got 2 on the point. And Methods and Nero just trying to race their way to get there. Nero's able to get the trade. It's just some weird timings going on mid-map. Now Spart's trying to sniff it out. He's able to find one for free. Now Capsule's finally going to come in. He's traversed the entire map 6 times to get to this point, but they just dominate that stretch.
It's Big Cap again
this
on the flank.
He is just everywhere, all at once. Through the multiverse. Capsule just makes the plays to try to keep them alive. Just the 3 lives left.
He's
no
respawns
again.
Okay.
The map is his playground right now, just ripping and roaring all over the place, and that is enough for Boston Breach to continue on within this series. See a map 4.
Hello, Death Sky.
Hi, what's up, Allie? How you doing? She was into it.
And well, somehow
Who's
Capsule's
left?
still alive. They all are. They're all still left. See him though, he's gonna get taken down here. He's trying to get Test Nero. Stepping it up here when they need him most. 19-12. Oh, the snap on the Slasher to put him up to 20.
Slasher, the mad titan, looking to find some retribution. He is one of those players who, for many, many years, so many folks have held him in such high regard, and here we go. We find him in a finals for the first time in a long time.
And this is the perfect way for FaZe just to suck all of that momentum away straight away. Perfect P1 so far, but you see LAG at least trying to flip those spawns, but it looks like a very difficult road to get towards P1. Sellium posted up inside and
Over Spart for a brief moment, immediately dropped. It's FaZe right on the point.
first mistake of the game. FaZe give up those back spawns. That is an opportunity for LAG, but of course they're not actually soaking up this hard point time just yet, but a couple kills go their way.
A little bit of a rattle of gunfire across ROKKR. You see with the first blood traded out immediately. That Slasher, the player we were talking about. Typically, whoa, hello, Huke. I'm pretty sure Arsteves was hurt, but what a snap. Cell finds one, now it becomes a 2v2. There's 50 seconds now on the clock. Cellium's gonna back on up. LAG have to recover the bomb, and it may come down to Spart, our Mountain Dew featured player. Tags are in, Sim from atop the tank. Bomb recovered, the game plan's on.
And Sel, you know he loves his nerd spots. He has got a great angle over towards this A bomb site, and that's where you're leaning. Huke needs to be careful. That bomb plan spot might be exactly where he needs to stay. Spart ready for the gunny, takes it to him, advantage LAG.
Not only the kill, but also the plant. Sim now in the 1v2. Has to take care of both of these players and defuse the bomb. Eyes on one. Now things get interesting. 1v1 now. Huke up. Will he be able to pounce fast enough? Here's a little bit of noise. Huke's now on the hunt. Trying to find him, and out we go. And for Sim now is just to take a little look towards the bomb site. Will he see anything? Will Huke be able to catch him out now as the dance of death? The do-si-do! Sim manages to nail the 1v2.
I mean, he was right behind him. Sim just jukes him out of his shoes, and instant 1v2, 3 kills for Sim. What a way to start.
He had dead silence popped, manages to smash his way through those doors.
He does get gunned, and now RC is in 1v3.
1v3, manages to get a 1v2. Out he goes, flying into the fight! Oh my word! As Huke manages to clutch up. Nice bounce back round after losing the 1v2 to Sim just a moment ago, but for Arcetes, woohoo, he nearly did it.
That is terrifying. You have a main AR that is now the primary bomb planner that's pulling out the MP40. It's for the moment, but you know it's going to be a battle.
Two-man hit towards A now. There come the lethals and tacticals. Nice shots from Cell on the Huke. Cuts him down immediately. Spart looking for the bounce back. He's got himself a lot of coverage towards that top side of Grandma's. It's a real power position here on the tiny Bocage, but for now, FaZe. Standard setup inside a barn, looking to find at least one opening. Howdy doody. Great shots from Asim. Gets out with his life.
Yeah, he's feeling the pressure. You're just looking for the pick, but he can't get it. Apeasy wins the fight. All of a sudden, a 1 versus 4 for Thanos. But too many players to deal with. I mean, this bomb's going to go down as soon as you shoot. You're just going to get pounced on. He's got a gun, 7 of them, and Cellium instantly wins the gunfight. LAG on the retake.
LAG on the retake now, and let the FaZe find themselves terrorless as it's now down to Cellium and Arcetes. The deep backs, oh my, against the wall. Nice shots out of Cell. It becomes a 1v1, Cellium versus Slasher. Backs on up. There's 30 seconds on this one. A Slasher trying to make something happen. Cell's gonna have to do the do-si-do and roam around. He has absolutely no idea that that bomb has been defused.
Thinking defenses for the round 5 if LAG just get 3 ticks. If you just capture A, you're guaranteed a defense for the round 5, but you do have to get there. Still a long way to go early on in this control. We're not past that halfway point just yet. And right now, you're trying to fight to get out of your spot. Cellium on a 6. If you get this glide on this map,
the spree comes to a close, and it's Slasher. Sim keeping the pressure alive inside the spawn. What a shot! It was seen. The second kill comes through, allowing LAG, though, to get 1 player through. It's Spart. For now, the only man capturing the A zone. Halfway through, he'll be trying to get his teammates in off spawn. As forward they go, but man, Sim is still in your base, and Sim is still running amok. You're going to see a defensive round going the way of LAG right now. It's not likely to be changing any hands, but for Cell, hold the back line down. The front line, the battle's being won by Arcetes. Another 2 for him. Cell's got 1 more player to clean out now on the back of his spawn, and it is Slasher himself. And he's been caught unaware, but he's not dead yet. There we go.
Still, there's only 1 player for FaZe near this point. Only 10 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to get going again, and they sit pressure now. Forward they go. From Arcetes, the closest player towards that zone. And already on the spawns, it's Huke, dealing a little bit of damage. A big win once again. Stays alive, keeps that flank safe. 2-3 though. They get on the point for a moment. No! Huke's spree keeps going.
Till your head gets ripped off. Asim is there for the clearance. And a nice little shutdown. Huke winning gunfights on A.
The defense hold is there, but still a decent chunk of progression. You cannot afford to take your foot off the gas.
They're still on A right now as Atlanta FaZe. They get 2 segments, 1 more, and they can extend the clock. That's massive for them. Asim trying to drive forward. Pressure still there. Huke's got to win this gunfight against Celium. He's alive and kicking, still keeping the zone in. Oh my god, a contest as Cell manages to win a fight. Reinforcements now flooding through for Atlanta FaZe, but LAG trying to hold them back. Now 10 seconds to go here in control.
And running out of time, man. You got to stack the points. Celium looking for kills. There's the first, but they have to deal with the tank, and Sip is there for the flank. God. You finally get A. Asim sprints at them and guns 2 down.
He's a hero. He flies forward now to Huke. Cell's trying to find kills. Less than 20 seconds. 5 lives. Abizi knows he's got to go. There's an opening to be had, but Spart is in the beach. He's out deep. He catches one on the push. Can't get any more done. Cell's on the point. Here comes a big moment now. FaZe, this could be it. Having to turn things around, but there's only 3 of them remaining. Asim, what an absolute champion he's been. He rips in. Cell's gone. And another for Asim. That is unbelievable.
MVP Asim is in the building.
First hard point done. Second one now up. We call it column. I call it a pain in the ass. It's really hard to break this one. Not an easy setup indeed. But here we go, Asim. Bottom side of church. Defends the faith. Keeping the hard point in the hands of his team, and it is ticking away now for LAG.
He's the roaming slayer. He has been everywhere on this map, from church to the hill, and he gets their church again. A clean 4 white. This is the gunfight. Spart versus Abizi. Can he take him down? He gets it. Spawns on the rotation secured. An opportunity for LAG. It's only a 15-point lead, but they can run it up.
Fans here in Minnesota, let them know. Atlanta FaZe now trying to make the break in towards P3. Fountain. Sim and Celium now through the tiles, through the rooftops. Here comes the push. And Asim, Spart, Huke, you name it. LAG locking him down. 1 more to behind.
Oh, got taken from him. He still needs the 1 more, and that roof spawn is still in. He is looking for it, the master of the Volk. Plenty of people have pulled it out, and I've seen quite a few get a 0.7 with it, but he gets the glide, he gets the rotation.
Last few moments now, 10 seconds here on P3. All good. We'll take it. Streaks for Spart. And that's why he's our Mountain Dew featured player.
All right, wonderful moments, but keep in mind, you're doing all of this work, these great rotations. It is only a 16-point game, so you do have Guerrillas win the next rotation, but FaZe already, the pressure is on. Sim looking for his next 3-piece. Trying to see where the start of it might be. He gets the stun, but he gets taken down. Asim able to pick up 2.
Pop Church out the front door, locked from Spart, and the collection plate is up, and it is all collecting good for LAG. 3 spree for Spart, 3 spree for Asim, stuns, you name it, it's all coming, but Arcee's dropped.
Guerrillas trying to make a case to be able to do the impossible. Another rotation towards P2. Arcee's the lone man for the moment, working through top church. There's a freebie. This is where things started to spiral out of control. FaZe got to turn it around here.
Not over yet. You can never count them out. Arcee's with a sweet 2-piece. Sim on the point. That's going to be the break. You still have members now of LAG close by, but here comes the hold from FaZe. Time they sorely need. Sim for Soka. As Asim now flies high. Cut down from Arcee's. The 3 spree continues. 3-man hit now through Ivy side. Kills keep coming. Slasher, last man at the back. Big shots out of the man. Titan gets another. Arcee's fires forward, and he gets himself taken care of as well.
Looking to string something together on offense, but there's Huke, gotta say it now. 2-piece for him, he's able to get. Nice little start, map control.
Los Angeles Guerrillas now on defense, pushing these players of FaZe back as far as they can go. BZ though, slipped out, made his way through mid, now hoping to provide a bit of pressure, but here's the flank, and it's Huke, and it's late, and it's worked out. Asim through mid-map, cuts him down. Time still ticking now, open again. But business is LAG on the defense.
He's wide open. Look at the flank already. Asim not wasting any time. He's trying to fly. Question is, the FaZe read it. Number 3 turned around, but a couple bodies. I mean, Celium is spinning in circles, trying to wait for the information, but a couple kills go their way. They make the read on the flank, but that's flank number 2. Slasher gets the kill.
Flying on through P5 now. Here comes LAG. Still trying to hold this one down in the attack as Atlanta FaZe. Big shots now. Avasti's trying to stay alive. Vulcan hand. Oh my. Huke's just cut him in half. First segment's gone. Here comes the hit, and once again, the Skywalker.
This is your final push, but number 6, he's waiting for the flank, but who's the front line man? 8 and 2, trying to run it up.
The nuke finds 2. Final 5 seconds, and that is Spart, brings him down. Final lives gone.
So many players have tried to use it. No one uses it like these two. Huke making plays. He's able to pick up a pair, give him the 4th in a row, and then Spart was right behind him.
One of the greatest first-person players to do it, a generational talent. He has yet to truly find his footing. This could well be the day. Second segment at A. Surely their defensive round has been very costly for LAG to get to this point here in the round. What? That body hit the bloody ceiling.
You got 2 players on point. This might be the stack. You get a couple more
my
kills.
God.
This might be the stack.
Oh
You
my
can get
God.
a couple players on it. Number 2, Simp, he might be trying to get out towards B.
my
Maybe
God.
that's the play call. He's on a 4 spree. He's got teammates' presence. They're trying to make the progress over towards B.
Simp and his battle brother BZ, they find their respective kills. And now B is not a safe place to be for LAG. Into the point we go. Now Simp on the prowl. The Reaper. They're managing to find another one. Unbelievable gun skill again from the youngster. Spots a spawner. No! Asim brings him down. Over to the B zone. Now we go. Looking for the clearance now. Big coverage. Spart gets involved. Big fight there on Asim. Wins it. Celium's up next. The shots are there. And it is beautiful tracking. But it's Huke on the point. Huke, the assassin, enters under the cover of gunfire. Cleans up the round.
Exactly how you write it down. Who gets the call? He goes on the flank. He picks up the final 2 kills.